Let's go to Robert, who is on the line in one of my favorite places in the world, Charlottesville, Virginia. Robert, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. How can I help?
So, making this a little bit brief and quick, I love what I do as my day job. I've been working here now for years, property management. And a light bulb moment kind of happened to me a few weeks back, and I started realizing that a lot of the homes that I take care of have sun exposure on the roofs. And I started thinking to myself, solar power, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So that kept me up for a few nights, and I made some business cards. I took, set up appointments with 5, maybe 7 companies to get prices, kind of see what their company's like on my personal home. My idea is to, be a consultant to, certain, prospects where it would make sense, because not every home, makes sense for solar power, obviously.
Right.
So I guess what I'm getting at is, with making the business cards, trying to get my name out there, I have 2 companies right now that are willing to kind of work with me, commission-based, finders fee, that sort of thing.
Meaning if you talk some of these houses that you manage and then outside of that into getting solar panels, then you'll take the work to those companies and they'll give you a piece of the action.
Right, just sort of being like the middleman.
Yeah, great.
Sort of thing.
Makes sense to me. So what's up? What's your question?
How would you, because, this is going to be kind of a side thing for me.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention as well, my brother-in-law does roofing for a living.
Okay.
So that's another way of kind of getting the word out.
Okay.
Am I kind of doing everything right? Doing slow, like you were saying,
yeah.
Small steps. So,
here's the deal. I'm going to answer your question because you haven't asked it yet, but I know what your question is. How do you build it? Right?
Right, exactly.
How do you grow it?
Yep.
All right, you ready for this? This is going to blow your mind. I hope you're ready for this. One house at a time.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. That makes sense. That's not what I've been doing. So.
Yeah, you're doing it right. That's all I'm doing. I'm having some fun with you, but I'm telling you, that's my advice. One house at a time. Don't make this thing bigger than it needs to be. You need to get one client at a time who goes, seriously? That's great. And you know what I would do? I'd save up some money, put the solar panels on your house and have your brother-in-law do you solid by installing them. And because you're going to end up feeding him some business or something, I don't know, just make it happen. And then you need to run the numbers, use you as the test case. What were the numbers on your bills? What was the efficiency of your house prior to the solar panels? What is it like now? And that becomes your case study. And then these people that you're managing their properties and just make the case. And slowly make the case. Your whole life doesn't depend on it. I love that. There's no pressure on you, Robert, because you love your day job. So don't put pressure on yourself. And so you're in a great place, one house at a time. That's all you got to do. That's how you'll grow this side business. I love what you're doing. I love that you're doing it on the side. I love that you've had the gumption to go out and line up a partnership or 2. I love it. Keep going.